morning, wonderful people of Biafra. Good evening. Good afternoon. And good night. Depends on your time and your location. I greet you all, I welcome you all. As we are about to move this morning, as school carry may permit us to come. Because if we happen to come by man or human power, we are not going to be here anymore. But because of what we are doing is from Elohim, the gods of our ancestors, the God of Mars, Chukwuemeka, the God of Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Chukwu, the God of Mars Nnamdi Kanu, the God of Mars Simon Eba, and the God of all the real genuine Biafrans. I said this morning once again, I greet you all and I thank you all. As you join, please endeavor to like the program, share the program this morning so we can move very fast. As we are waiting for your like and your share, please do so. And as I also further to share my own also, or to like so others can join. Yes, my friend, good morning. Ali, Saeed, good morning. From here, may Allah protect and bless you and keep you safe. Thank you so much for liking and for sharing. You are a friend and you are a brother. This Biafra is my home TV. We are live and we are direct. Please, as you join, endeavor to share this program, to like this program. It is very, very important. If you can do so, please like. You can see my brother or my friend Ali has already shared his own and like the program. So as to stay safe, Ali also asks to stay safe also. Please like and share. That is where we are in now. Please like the program as you come in and share the program. We must continue doing what we are doing, no matter how enemy, no matter what they think they can do, they will not succeed in doing that. So as you come in now, we are waiting. Please like, comment, and share. Before we do so, before we move, we must listen to the prayers of Mars Nnamdi Kanu. How we need to have to do that. And we are waiting for the like to increase. Yes. Sorry for not being online for over how many days because of health issue. The two are better than yesterday. Today I am better than yesterday. I was not really feeling good. For those who call, for those who check on me, I thank you all. I greet you all for checking and calling. I have two problems at a time, but all has been solved. All has been solved. We are happy to be here once again. We are happy to see you all. I'm happy to know that you called. And I said, may Elohim protect and guide those who check on me and those who call on me. Because Biafra is my home, you're not online, what's happened, are you okay? Yes, today I'm okay. I'm okay. You can see I'm okay. I'm recovering very fast. The healing is there because Elohim is with us, not human being. If it is human being, we are not going to be here anymore. Because they want to, they can do what they think they can do. Never ask na mother about Afifia. Number money popular. Because of now, all which school can't be a man. Now, by everybody like I was quiet, we fall back to we stand strong. We do what? We stand strong. We are here to do the needful, to make a common sense always, to rub our mind together, both you and I on comment section. We are here to do that. You can see the headline. Do you believe that Biafra has been declared as a new country? What next? If you believe that Biafra has been declared, Then what next? Is the question. That is the things that we are going to go in to look after it this morning, both comment section, both on the phone calls. Yes, all these are going to be, you are going to touch lights, make common sense out of all these. Then you will know why, depending on what you answered, if you believe on something that has been declared as a new nation, what next? What are you doing? What do you supposed to do? If Biafra has been declared, what are you doing? Do you really believe that Biafra has been declared? These are questions calling for an answer. Then when you answer this, then you will know why the enemies are doing what they are doing. Then you will now know that they are doing something on purpose. You will now know whether their action prove they have, did they accept, did they believe that Biafra has been declared? Because you can't believe on something and fighting what you believe on. It's only something that you do not believe on is what you fight. Whenever it happens, you do it anyhow you like it. So it is very important. It's very rare that we stand up this morning to come and answer this question. 2 questions. Do you believe that Biafra has been declared as a new nation? 1 is the question mark. Number 2, what next? If you believe that Biafra has been declared, then what next? What is the next thing that you as a human being, what is the next thing as you who believe that Biafra has been declared, what are you doing? What are you talking? What is it that coming out from your mouth? These are the areas that we are going to touch light in this morning to refresh your mind. So when you see those who did not believe in what you believe, then you will single-handedly know them and what they are doing. So you can be able to question them and tell them, why did you not believe in the declaration of United States of Biafra as a new nation? It is very, very important. It is very, very imperative that you understand this area I am coming from, that we are here to make common sense together as always, like the real Biafran people. It is very, very important as you do so, as we listen and as we think together what to do and how to know those who did not believe in what we believe and how we are going to treat them and how we are going to deal with them. All these are questions calling for an answer, because a lot is happening, a lot is going on, including all the internal conflicts, all these things happening right now. There is a reason all of them are doing what are happening, and that is where we said, do not panic, do not move. If you believe, stand strong. If you believe, raise your hand up. If you believe, shout amen, louder amen. If you believe, shout that you believe so much on it. It is very, very important. Thompson, good morning from here. I greet you. You're welcome to the platform of the United platform that supports United States of Biafra as a new nation that was declared on November 29, 2024. We are looking for recognition from the worlds for them to recognize us and for them to know that we are Biafran people, that we are not surrender, that we are not going to stop what we are doing. I can see my brother Oliver Ozo. I can see you. Thank you for coming in. Biafra is my home TV is back, no matter how it works. So, my people, there is no time. We must continue doing what we are doing. I thank you all because of all we are doing is what? Very important in this time that we are into. Without we doing what we are doing, we are not going to get anything out of what we are doing. But as we stand strong, we will move. My people. We are going forward from now. We are going to go to the prayers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We must stand. We must listen to the prayers of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is very important. It is very, very important because he is the man who leads us.
It is the land of God.
Remember
to his children for their eternal habitation.
Listen to this.
We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody.
Do you hear that? Without apology to anybody. We owe no human being an apology. I owe you no apology of doing what I'm doing here today. So please, as you come see inside this program, please, I endeavor you to like first. We're waiting for 1 like for making 10. Then we move. But we must move with the prayers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we are going to listen on it right now. It's very, very important we go this way this morning. For you, because he is our leader, he is our father. He is the man.
This evening will not be an exception. More than 100. Ignorance is indeed a disease, and this evening we pray for Chukwuka Abiyama to give us common sense, to give us discerning spirit, to give us the ability to discern and to reason, to give us that very rare gift to understand, absorb, and cherish the truth. Our Father who art in heaven, the Most High, your children are gathered all over this very planet in more than 160 countries and territories to partake and to participate in this gospel of renewal that you have placed in their hearts, that they may know the truth and that truth will set them free. We have no other God apart from thee. We do not worship nor bow down before any idol made by man or any flesh, because those that will worship you will do so in truth and in spirit. The eyes of man cannot see you, because you are the beginning and the end. You existed before time commenced. That is why you are the Lord of hosts of all the heavens and the earth, and there is none like thee. We do not compare thee with anything that you have made, because you are an awesome and mighty God, and we give you every praise and every adoration. Hurry up, O Heavenly Father, our Lord and our God, to deliver us. Make haste to help us, your children, because you are our Maker. Let all of them be put to shame and confounded that come after your children. Those that sought to spill blood in Enugu and elsewhere in Biafra land, the Janjaweed, the Fulani horde, let them be chased backwards and be put to confusion, all of them that wish to destroy IPOB. Let them be turned back to the Sahel from whence they came. Let their reward be their shame. All of them who laugh at your children. Let all those of us who seek thee, who are glad and who rejoice in your mercy in our lives, all of us in IPOB, this noble family, every Biafran family on this very earth, those of us that love thy salvation, for always we are going to say, hallowed be thy name, hallowed be thy name, hallowed be thy name, for you are magnified, O Heavenly Father. We are poor and very needy. You will make haste to come and deliver your children because you are omnipresent. You are our help and our deliverer. You are our Lord, our God, Elohim Adonai, El Shaddai. Please do not delay. Come and deliver your children and set us in the land that you promised our ancestors, because we have returned to thee, and to thee alone. Biafra shall know only thee, you, the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob, that the world may know that we are blessed, that in Africa did you ordain that light shall come upon the whole of this very earth through your children, Biafra. This we pray in your holy name and no other, now and forevermore. He said, we have called upon heaven.
That is the voice of.
As the sons of men that we are, we must proceed to preach this very gospel.
After this prayer, we listen to his voice again. Then we dive into the headline that we are here to discuss. We have two things this morning. Number one, to go in a little bit, maybe for 5 minutes, of do you believe that Biafra has been redeclared? If you believe on it, put it on comment section. If you don't believe on it, put it on comment section. That is how this program, this one, is going to roll. If you know you believe that Biafra has been declared as a new country, put it on comment section by saying yes or no. You have the option. Anyone you choose is what you believe. Anyone you choose is what you think about it. So let us listen to the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once again. Let us listen to this.
You people are not qualified enough to run a democratic system. Your brains don't. A candidate in Edo State has been hospitalized after election defeat because all the money he borrowed, all the Ashok and Ashebi he was planning to do, he could no longer do it. And we don't have anything to trust in the restoration of Biafra, nothing more, nothing less. Anything else is fraudulent. The restoration of Biafra is our interest, is the only thing that we are particular about. Anything else, you are on your own. We don't want to know, we don't commune with politicians, we don't deal with them, we have nothing to do with them. We don't have anything whatsoever to do with them. Therefore, we are asking them, please, do not participate. We don't need them to participate in what we are doing. We have not called them to come. We don't want them to come because they have nothing to offer us. Absolutely nothing to offer. Nothing to offer. Nothing at all, at all, at all. We continue our work, and we are doing so in every truth and honesty. Our Hanese have spoken. They have spoken. We do not regret. We don't regret anything at all, not supporting the terrorist elect. I will make Naira equal in value to dollar. We challenged this early this morning. They have come with some clarification to say that he did say it, that he will make.
Now listen, we'll pause, we'll talk, and we move. We will pause the video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We want to do something out. Do you hear what he said? That we are not calling on politicians to do what? To help us. We are not calling on Nigeria politicians to help us. For those who told you, how are you going to get Biafra with your politicians in the southeast? Listen. We don't need them because coming of Biafra is going to destroy them. Their image is going to be destroyed because they are all corrupt people. I hope you got this word from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Esther Okosa, good morning, I greet you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I greet you. Thank you. So, the politicians in the southeast, why they hated coming of Biafra so much? Because the coming of Biafra as a nation will put an end and expose that they are all corrupt and they are all criminals and they are all killers. These particular three things I mentioned here right now is a very powerful word. I said, why the politicians, President Kanu said, we don't need them, because the coming of Biafra are going to expose and damage and bring out their evil reputation in their life. What are those things that United States of Biafra as a nation are going to expose in these southeast politicians that Mazen and Kanu said, we don't want them, because if they come, it simply means we are fighting for a corrupt country also. It's going to expose about them. There are how they kill Biafran people. There are killer squad, all the southeast politicians. Number one. The number two, the fraudulent of money in the southeast politicians are doing, like money laundering. In Biafra is not going to be there. And number three, to prove that they are not the real people to govern you, they are corrupt. So the coming of United States of Biafra as a new nation, they are fighting it because they know that many land they acquired by force to indigenous people of Biafra, that United States of Biafra will not allow that intimidation. People will take over their land back. People will take over their property that was taken by force from them. Do you understand? These are majority things, and they know they are no longer going to be in power because of how fraudulent, how evil, and how they buy Biafran people. They knew that the coming of Biafra will stop them. And if you are the one that from a place you are eating, that's the new country or the new building that will remove your mouth from what you are eating, that is why, if you are you going to accept freely and fair like that? I want you to rethink why Mazen Kanu said that we don't want them. Because we don't want the Biafra that we are looking for to be a corrupt one. Continue listening.
Naira equal to the dollar, and a G not possible. You don't produce anything, you do rank a day. You take all the oil money from Biafra land and you're telling me that you achieve parity. You must be dreaming. Boko Haram gives South Africa 24 hours to end xenophobic attacks or face bombing. It is not countries talking, it's Boko Haram that is speaking. Sometimes I'm struggling to understand the rationale behind a group from the Bible. Okay, Buhari cannot speak, so he is speaking through Boko Haram. Oh, I understand it now. I'm sorry. I do apologize. The terrorists elect through Boko Haram have not given South Africa 24 hours to end xenophobic attacks or face bombing. Face bombing, because for a group that is dedicated to killing people, then South Africa is helping them in that campaign to kill even more people, and they're now complaining. And why is that? Because South Africa has a sizable minority of Muslims. They love death and bloodshed, and it won't surprise me at all if the ringleader or the instigator of the current violence is not a Muslim. I bet my life it will be a Muslim. Go and take it very well. The inspiration behind the spate of violence in South Africa against foreigners must be led by a Muslim. Go and take it very well. Victims wake up blind and die hours later. They said a new deadly disease, probably from the USA, that came with Obama's endorsement of INEC chairman, has hit the shores now. Because some of these diseases, nobody ever heard of them before, but they are coming now, and it's not a rumor anymore. It's actually real. The best thing to do will be to, I don't know what to do. Biafra can never be done anymore. It can never be. It can never ever be. Because Our behavior, black people, our behavior is not good. I'm ashamed. What is happening in South Africa, I am ashamed to say I'm a country of, no, sorry, not Thabo Mbeki, what's his name again? Steve Biko. You're telling me that the country of Steve Biko, that the freedom Steve Biko fought and died for, is for black African, South Africans to be chasing other Africans and killing them? You're telling me that was why Steve Biko was bludgeoned to death by white supremacists in South Africa? Very sad indeed, honestly. We continue. Jonathan the imbecile, he's left office. Alfred is about to go. He's talking about democracy that he nurtured. Who told you? Where were you when you nurtured it? The democracy of the zoo today, like during the days of Nnamdi Azikiwe.
There was a thing I got. Somebody.
Yes. Thank you. We have gotten the area I want us to take. What is the area that we are not going to employ these politicians to support what we are doing? And the hard when he said that even the so-called Ohanese indeed who has spoke, they denied Biafra till today. Even now that we have already declared, they did what? They still went ahead to deny Biafra. Thank you. The likes where we're waiting is okay. This is 26 minutes of this program, and we have 14 likes. We have over 800 people watching right now, but only 4 people like. It doesn't matter how many people, even if it's one person like, so far the person is understand what we are doing, we are just good as go. So my people, this morning, as you may see, as things are going, as things are happening, the topic that we are treating this morning is this. Do you believe that Biafra has been re-declared? Did you? Did you believe? Ask me. Oh yes, I see Shishi. Good morning, you're welcome also. If you're a real Biafran, genuine Biafra who are under, in fact, if you're a Biafran, do you believe that Biafra has been re-declared? Did you? If you believe, what next? If you see those, if you believe, what next? Now that you see those that they're under this government of United States of Biafra, after all this shenanigans that is going on, after everything that is happening, they still stand strong. They are the real and the genuine Biafra. They are the owners of the land. Those are those who stand. Those are those who believe. Because when you believe in something, you defend it. When you believe in something, you cannot castigate what you believe, no matter what's happened. If you believe in something, you won't go back. If you believe, like those who are Christian, who believe in the body of Christ, have they denied it today? There is those who denied the origin of Christianity of their belief. In the first place, they did not really believe on it. When you use your full heart and believe in something, it's hard for you to give up. But when you are having a double mind, double belief in something, it doesn't take say time for you to walk away or for you to deviate on that that you didn't believe on. Any belief without faith, any walk without belief, any walk without faith is worthless. You cannot walk on what you don't believe. Even in the first place, if you can pretend as you love it, if you can pretend as you believe, but when times are getting tougher, when times are getting tight, you will find out that you never believe on that thing because you have a double mind on it. That's what? Because you have a double mind. I can see my brother. There, Jedaga, good morning from here. We are alive once again. We have little bit challenges. That is why for over how many days we need to 5 days I didn't come online because I was ill somehow. So, but I'm better today. And some other challenges of where we are staying. So, a lot of things happened within the last 5 days. But I am okay, I'm fine today. So that is why I said I thank those who check on me. I thank those who check on me. I thank those who called me. I said, as they pray for me and also they wish me quick recover. I also wish you the same that you wish me when I was not feeling fine. I thank you so much. For now, yes, my brother, we are fine, good. Like you can see, I am good, and I can see I'm smiling. Yes, I'm good. Good. Yes, the topic that we are discussing this morning. Do you believe that Biafra has been redeclared as a new country? As a country, do you believe that? And after that, you see what next. Then, when we have done this morning with believe, to prove that you believe that Biafra has been redeclared. If you believe that Biafra has been redeclared, and you are not supporting United States of Biafra, then that means you did not believe on it. For those who are in this government of United States of Biafra, we have 3 group of people in their belief. We have 3. And we have those. We have 3 group of people. Now listen to those who did not believe in what that Biafra has been redeclared. In comment section on your own, put if you believe that Biafra has been redeclared. You believe it with all your chest. You embrace the declaration with all your heart and all your chest. If you do that, put it in the comment section. We want to know this morning those who believe that Biafra has been redeclared. If Biafra has been redeclared and you are not supporting United States of Biafra, now the question is, how do you believe? Now I told there is 3 sets of people in this movement that we are into. Number 1 is which people? Number 1 is people of Nigeria who don't believe what we are doing. You see, they did not believe at all. Even though they know that it's truth. But because of what Mazna Dekano said, that the politicians are not going to support it because the coming of US of Biafra are going to expose all their corruption and put them to them where they belong. These are number 1 people. Number 2 are those who in their mouth they will be talking Biafra, like DOS. Do they believe Biafra has been redeclared? No. Do they believe in the Biafra? They did not believe in Biafra. They only believe in using that name of Biafra to make money. That is not a belief. They believe to be a career agitator. They believe to be when election coming, the government will call them and say and give them some money. That is what they believe on. They believe. They did not believe that Biafra will be a nation. That's why I said, if you said yes, how? Can you prove how you believe that Biafra has been declared? If you said yes, like the how do you believe that Biafra has been declared? And under what? Biafra, these people of DOS, they are shouting Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. We all are there shouting Biafra. And today, where are you and where is those people who give us oath? I was at tender age when in fact, I would say I'm one of the youngest when I took oath of IPOB. And I become very important in the group then, because 1, I have mobility to be moving around, taking people here and there. Anywhere Cornell is going, he will call me, I will take him around, we move around, we preach about Biafra. If DOS, IPOB, One Nigeria are talking about Biafra, and they never plan to declare Biafra as a nation. They never plan to get the momentum to gather themselves together and said, we have declared Biafra in so years. After over how many years of DOS and IPOB one Nigeria? Now ask yourself, do they believe on it? They did not believe on it. They only doing what they are doing because they are making money from what is coming out there, that name Biafra. Believe you me, they didn't believe in Biafra. That's why I said, when you see anybody today who are telling you about IPOB, organized as an organization, not as an indigenous person, not as an indigenous people, that person never believed in that name Biafra. Because when you believe, it will come to manifestation. What is the manifestation of Biafra? When you said yes, is the real declaration and having a government of the people. I hope we are making common sense. When you anything that you believe on don't have manifestation, it's not a belief. Manifestation of a United States of Biafra as a new country is what makes it what? A belief and faith. Please, my brother, which country are you shouting from? Please like the page, like the program. Like, you will see a 3 dots. The 3 dots. Please click on that 3 dots. Or if you are on horizontal YouTube that stays this way, my hand is look at your left hand. Please like the program. Also subscribe on the YouTube page. I don't know who is your friend. Birthday is not about something. Yes, we wish your friend happy birthday. May everything good happen to him. We are the people of Biafra. The country, the new country is coming from Africa. We went to Finland on November 29, 2024, and we are declared our nation as a country. So we are seeking for recognition. But today we are discussing for people to believe on their own country. And anybody who is against what we are doing is against us. So happy birthday once again to your friend, to your best friend, Nikki. I greet you. Happy birthday. May everything good happen to you. We wish you well, long life and prosperity. We move, my people. Thank you so much for coming. Now, when you believe on something, and what you believe, you are not proud of it. You only believe on it when you can make money with it. You don't believe on that thing. The difference between business and freedom fighting. Freedom fighting, getting a new nation requires a lot of things. And if you don't believe, like DOS people, I told you they don't believe. They only come to occupy position to make money and to make it to be where they can enrich themselves for their lifetime. Because of Biafra name, China Samoru has built different hotels in Southeast, in Biafra land. I said what? Because of Biafra name, people have used this name to make money. People have used this name to buy phone. People have used this name to eat food, those that are hungry. There is a video man kind of said, no, that we are going to change that movement of these people who are always taking money, but they are not contributing a dime in this movement. Hold on, let me check that particular program of Mazen Nandekan, where he said that word, that we got to change the mindset of our people, that you are in this movement, the only thing you care for is taking money, but you are not contributing, that people are having free, easy way in this movement, that must be changed. That word comes from the word of Mazen Nandekan. Let me tell you if you will get that particular place, so you will know why we got to do what we are doing this morning. Let me know if I can get it.
But to live in denial would always lead to ruin and to death. I ask you this very day. What is it about black people killing black people in South Africa? What is that all about?
I am looking for that particular place.
These are the people that some of these countries that else you wallow in your self-delusion, delusion of ignorance and utter life, and we are direct, and humanity is of course listening as we expect them to.
Listen.
Things are happening in South Africa.
No, not this place.
When white people were killing black people in South urban mayor. There was a prayer I wanted to pray live on air. I was telling people the other day, I said,
hold on 1 minute, let's know if
Chukwu, we bless your holy name for the gift of life and for asking your children to step forward to support.
It's on this particular broadcast of Master and Campus
for your
shift and get a certain place is what I'm looking for.
Those people coming forth to help us, please strengthen them, give them the spirit to give. But don't allow us to be given anything we cannot manage, by which I mean, don't allow us to have money that we cannot spend on this very project. Chukwu Abiyama, we are saying it publicly. We don't want to put money aside, savings for any day, no. As it's coming in, we're using it to do your work. Allow it to remain that way. Any funds you will give us, any finance you will give us that will cause us to misbehave, in fact, you don't give us more than we need. We want to eat, we want to move about, we want to feed your army on the ground right now as we speak, and we're doing a very good job at that. We want to make sure we provide them with every help and assistance should they need it. We want to keep propagating the signal of CHK all over the place. We want to complete the installation of our AM transmitter. We are also working very, very hard to make sure that our TV comes on board, and we are buying weapons and equipment. And of course, we have journalists. And mind you, all of you asking us to go on TV, we need to house those people. We need to feed them. We need to give them cars where necessary. You can't have a journalist to say, well, to go and hunt for news and to put inside camera. It's not possible. I want our people to understand that the work they're giving us to do is much, and we require your not once a month, every blessed day, if you can afford it, to help us. We need it all the time. Because we are all over the world, people think we are washed with millions, so why bother? No, we are not. We are like people that live very close to the stream. If you come to our earthen pot, there is no water in it, because if we are thirsty, we just run to the stream and fetch water to drink. That's not a very good way to go about things, please. We have things to do you're asking us to do. Our newspapers, the editor of our newspapers is in place right now. This very evening, they'll be contacting all of you that gave us your numbers as journalists. You'll be contacted this evening to begin to file your report. We are very close to launching our free newspaper, mind you. We need to buy the paper itself. We need to make sure we even pay those that distribute it, because it's going to be so explosive. If you put it on a newsstand, they will seize it and they will burn it. So we are going to give the people for free. We are going to distribute it for free. The very first proper free newspaper anybody would have had from where we come from in Biafra land. Everything we are doing, you're giving us the funding, we are spending it to educate, to inform, to organize our people, and we are spending it in that process. You must understand that, please. That is why you must not relent, you must not stop. Sometimes we don't mention all your names, those that support, but you must keep supporting every blessed day. Because we have so many things to do. We have not. We don't have enough arms. We don't. We need it. As much as possible. Therefore, your help must keep coming. Never, ever stop. The soldiers on the ground, they're eating. Don't stop. Not one, not... We have 3 camps that we are feeding men. 3. 3 camps, I said. 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3 camps. These are people that I can't tell you how much they consume every week. It may give our enemies an idea as to how many we are. We need to arm them to the teeth, and we need to commit them to battle as quickly as possible. This is 2015, the year we are going to march. We must understand that very well. You're asking us to assemble our scientists, and we have done so. And they're making fantastic efforts and advancing everywhere. We need to feed them, we need to clothe them, we need to make sure that their lab is up to date. There are things that we said we're going to do, all of them involve funding. Any way you can help, continue to do so, please. Very, very critical, very, very important. And in terms of our funding, we are going to reorganize everything from top to bottom. Some people are having a free ride. Others are paying through their teeth, more or less. And others are just merely taking the glory without contributing anything sensible. That can no longer happen. Because if we allow you to keep behaving this way, we go to battle and we run out of bullets. From the way some of you are behaving, we will go to battle and there will be no bullets to fight. We don't want that nonsense to happen to us. That is why every support, we expect it every blessed day. We expect support every blessed day. We welcome you. This is Radio Biafra. As soon as the barrister is able to, the barrister will join me. Once again, barrister, please avail yourself. The very channel I want you to come through or come via, please, is Viber. Barrister, please, if you can come through Viber, I
hope you heard that. There is those who are having easy way in what we are doing. Who are those people? They are not contributing money. They are on the top of every position. I said what? They are not contributing money, but they are on top of position. In the name of position, they are collecting money and not bringing the money. That's what Master kind of said. If we continue this way, that we are going to go to battlefield and we'll have what it takes to stand on the battlefield. And he said that those people need to be changed and be refaced for the movement of the Biafran people. In United States of Biafra government, there will be no room for those on the top to not supporting the movement by themselves. If you must be a leader, you must be a leader with example. What is the example? When you are telling people to contribute 5 ejema, put your own first. That is what you see in the government. That is sometimes people are coming to donate on her own with clear evidence, not donating and be claiming people's money. In what we are doing, you can understand that everything must be involved. When Mazan can mention about only 3 camps in 2015, today think of the 40 states of United States of Biafra that are having their army right now, having their police right now. Do you know what it takes to fund them? That is why we must be able to fund our government to give us what we want. How can they give us what we want very fast? For you to continue every day, like one kind of said, in what you believe. Now this is how the word comes in what you believe. When you believe in something, you work for what you believe. When you believe on something, you hold it so dearly. When you believe on something, your faith will work with your belief. Your faith will work with what? With your belief. When you listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for all his words, it's always been a something that is happened as if he's saying it now. Over 15 years ago, 2015, on 2015, Mazi made this particular broadcast that those who are having easy way, that we're going to stop them. You are claiming that you are a coordinator, you are a European rep, but you are not, for one day, you never open your mouth, contribute 1 naira in what you said you believe. You did not believe on it. You come to destroy those who believe on that particular what they believe. That's exactly what you are doing. You ask yourself, since you are a coordinator, you are this, you are that, how much have you contributed on your own? And who do you want them to come and contribute for you and you become a coordinator? When you cannot coordinate yourself, when you be a leader, you cannot donate. Who do you want them to? Who motivate each other to donate? That's why you see people on the government donating. You see all the cabinet members coming out to donate, to support, to prove, yes, I believe in this. I will put my money on it. What you believe, what you have faith on, is where you put your money on. It's the one that people say, na ebe akomata de kani yadi. Ever have and the eyes must always go that place that you think you're precious something. Because you believe that I keep this in here, I must protect it. My people, when you believe on so, do not just be, you see, for those who never want this movement to come to reality, there are those claiming they are on top of position, but they are not contributing 1 naira. When you are in a group or you are doing anything, and in that particular place you are, they are raising fund, and you are not bringing your own fund. You never in the first place believe on it. You only come to make the people and destroy what they are doing. By when the collected money is supposed to spend in 1 month, you will vanish. The money will disappear. You are here hearing how those calls, all the coordinators of IPOB One Nigeria, how they was giving money, lending money, there is borrowing the money to the other people of in their areas, instead of using money to fund the Biafra movement. They will tell you, okay, borrow me. Next month I will give you. Before you know it, the person who borrowed money will come and denounce or stop coming to meeting. Stop being a member of IPOB. He will stay in his house because he thinks he has get his own share and he will leave. So you guys see you. Good morning from here. Good morning. It's morning where I am. I greet you. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Please, as you come, please like the program. You will see a like. There is a 3 dots on your phone. That is just once you touch on that 3 dots, it will open. You will see like. Then if you have a YouTube that are well balanced, you will see a like on your left hand. You will see a thumbs up like this. Just touch it once. And if you don't subscribe, please endeavor to subscribe also, so you will know when we are live. We are here to make common sense. Not that I have the sense, or no. You and I are here to make common sense what we are doing. How could you believe on something and you turn against what you believe? When you believe on something and the aim is not for you to achieve it, how do you say you a Biafran and you said you believe in Biafra? How do we achieve the Biafra? Is it only talking Biafra, Biafra, Biafra? Is it how we're going to achieve it? There is a criteria for us to achieve it, and also to prove that this is what we believe on. I can see Boshi, you're welcome. Good morning from here. For over 5 days, we are not live because of I was a little bit ill. So, but today I'm fine, I'm good. I have my own challenges sometimes. So whenever you didn't see me online, maybe those challenges come. After tackling it down, then we move. Because what we are doing on this social media, nobody is paying for it. It's my own to prove how I believe in Biafra. That is the topic we are discussing today. When we feel discussing believing of Biafra, the criteria for you to know those who believe and those who does not believe, then you will know. We will now go to what next. If you believe that Biafra has been declared as a new country, then what next? We will go into criteria of what next. From what happened to other countries right round. You know, here sometimes I play programs of people depending on the topic I am discussing. If you want to get to know everything about those are part of this, what I'm saying today, those who talk Biafra but they didn't believe on it, we are going to play some of their videos, so you will know that they didn't believe. They only come because they want to make money. They believe that this name will make them to make money, and they come. And once they get that money, they will abandon it. Once they get that money, that's what they are looking for, they will find a way to even write a letter of resignation that we are no longer working here, we no longer believe, because the name has made them popular. That's why I said, if anybody resigns in this government, you never believe in that their declaration. You come to people to know you, because once you are talking about Biafra, people might know you. Once you're talking about Biafra, that you don't want the manifestation, because the manifestation of Biafra is real declaration of Biafra as what? As a new nation, as a new country. And when you are there pretending that you believe, that you have faith on it, at a time, what happened to your faith? That is why the Bible said no queen, or in English said, he who thinks that he's standing strong, wash yourself if you are falling. You might be thinking, Biafra is my home. You might be thinking, I am standing, I love this name Biafra, I believe on it. But there is something that will happen, that I will open my mouth or I will do. That simply means what? I don't really believe on it. I am only here to make a name or to people to know me. Because when you're in a cabinet member and Biafra was declared as a new nation, you said you believe that declaration, and today you write your resignation letter, you're no longer working under the government. Do you really believe? When you believe something, when you have faith, because belief and faith works together like peace and progress. When you have peace, you have progress. You cannot have progress fully without having peace. These two words, these are working together. Faith and belief. Belief leads you to faith. Faith makes you to come to manifestation. You first, that is, let me use this word. You know, there is what we call likeness and love. You will first start liking someone before you love him. You will not just love someone without liking. And anytime you like someone without loving him, anytime you love someone without first like that person, believe you me, two of you will have problem. Because like is like I believe in this person. Then the likes move to love this person. If you're a Biafran, I ask you, do you believe in the real declaration as that? Do you believe that Biafra has been declared as a new country? Do you believe? Do you believe? If you believe, what are you doing? If you believe that belief that leads to faith, that is why you see our people in the comment section standing on what they believe. You will stand strong on what you believe. What do you believe is, as a time that you are having challenges on it, is the time that the faith will come in, and that faith will come to manifestation whatever you stand on it. Do you believe that Biafra has been declared? Ask yourself. You are shouting for over how many years? Getting to 2 decades, getting 24 years from Mazagan to this era where we are now, and you are shouting Biafra, Biafra, without government, without manifestation. Do you believe on it? The answer is you never believed. Because whatever you believe must come to manifestation, must come to exist. Shouting Biafra, carrying placards, does it make you that you believe in Biafra? The answer is no. What makes you to believe, for me or for you and I to say we believe in Biafra, is now that we have declared the Biafra as a new nation. Do you still stand on it, or are you against it? If you're against it, that means in the first place you didn't believe on it, you don't have faith on it. You don't like it, you can't love it. You don't like it, you can't love it. Likeness and love goes together. Belief and faith works together. Belief is the primary or the secondary, but the faith is general on it, controls it. That is how it is. So when people sit on their places today, be talking about Biafra without the manifestation of United States of Biafra, they are fighting against it, kicking against it, making mockery of the government, saying all kind of rubbish with their mouth. They did not believe in what? In Biafra. That is how you know those who never believed, who thought that they will still be here collecting super chat on social media, who thought that because of the open YouTube talking about Biafra, they know it more than that. That's why I told you, for me, Biafra is my home. I don't know it all. We are here to make a common sense together. And what makes you to be a faith or a believer that has a faith in what you are doing, is when that thing is getting tough, you continue standing, you continue working on it, you continue being there. Like Mazen Nandekan, who believe in Biafra, who has faith in Biafra. That is why he never denied. You can't have a faith and deny what you have faith on. It's only when you don't have faith. It's only when you don't believe. You guys told you first start in believing. The belief will lead to manifestation of what? Faith. And faith is evidence of, yes, no matter how good, how bad it is, I stand, I believe on this. That's what faith and likeness and love and belief and faith, they all work together. These four words work together. They help each other. Like the way right hand watches the left hand, like the way left hand watches the right hand. That is what we are into. Today, when you see all this, I have told you about the OS, that they didn't believe in Biafra. They only come because of they want to make money. Today, when you see people of fall back, we see people of autopilots, they never believe in this Biafra. They only want you and I to continue seeing them as if they know what they are doing, as they are relevant, why they are there, pressing what we are doing down. They never want the declaration. Anybody you see today who kick against the declaration of Biafra as a country, that person never believed. He doesn't have faith in what we are doing, because belief works out faith. And faith makes you to not to deny. And faith makes you to cherish and love it so much. That is it. So when you see them, you know them today. When you see Chiamaka Ajere ranting and shouting and calling the use of Biafra USB charger, he never believed in that word Biafra. Because of the money he comes, because of the money he's making as an exchanger, someone who changes money in the country where he is, to a country tell him to change money to. That is it. So because of the money they are going to make, that is what they come. Then it will sound to look like they believe on it, because the little belief they have is what is giving them. But when it's going to be metamorphosis of faith to stand and prove yes, they will disappear. That is why you see them today wandering around, moving, talking trash from their mouth. There is no amount of faith that you will have that will make you deny what you believe or no. There is no amount of belief. The amount of every belief pushes you on a strong faith to stand strong. So if you have believed that Biafra is a new nation, that means you are a faith. You have a faith that of the manifestation, that the faith is manifestation that to prove to you that this is the right thing, I am doing it and I stand on it. People of Biafra, those who believe really in the declaration of Biafra as a new country, you know them today, because they said, by their fruit, you shall know them. Those who believe in what we are doing, they are those people you see today standing strong in everything that is happening. They are what? Those who stand strong in what we are doing. They are always have their mind. They are always
checking
being there to
the
make
shop
sure
more yesterday about your crew.
So and they
yesterday close to you.
In Ghana, our people are suffering.
Thank you.
Our Igbo brothers, our Biafra brothers in Ghana need to pray for. The Ghanaians are destroying things, property of our brothers in Ghana right now. Because of what? That name called Nigeria. You know the protest that is going on in Ghana. You know. Pray for our people in Ghana. Pray for them. They need our support. That is why we need Biafra. That is why you must stand in this declaration of a new country called Biafra, called United States of Biafra, where we are going to put an end to all these inhuman treatments of our people. That you don't need to travel anywhere. You need to be in your land, because your land how it takes. All these things that is happening, that is affecting our people, is because of the so-called the darkness called Nigeria. That is why all these things are happening to our people. Our people are passing through a lot in all the countries where we are today. Even here we are. A lot is happening. A lot is going on. My people, let no one have a strong mind. Don't allow anybody to destroy your faith. Don't allow anyone to destroy what you believe. Believe in that name, United States of Biafra. Believe in the declaration. Support it. Do not be those who today they support, tomorrow they run away from what we are doing. I said what? Don't act like them. Stand strong where you are, because standing strong makes you to be a believer, to make you to be a partaker. You can see all the people ranting in social media. You can see all of them today. Now, there is people I told you that all these fall back never believe in Biafra. They believe in position they use the name of Biafra to get. And they believe that this Biafra, they have position on it, that the government will come and monetize them and satisfy them and call them to come and fight against what we are doing. Are you among them? Are you among those people? Are you among those people that in what we are doing, you fall back and you don't believe in what we are doing anymore? If you are among them, if you are among those people that instead of them to stand strong, to believe on what all of them went to feel and go and they declare, they come back and fall back because there is people who send them. There's people who they represented in Finland. There's people who asked them to come. There's people that they are working for, but they use that name Biafra. They will be getting it two ways. They get from Nigeria, they get from you who are donating from them. So, I have known that you understanding that why you have to believe as Biafra. Do you believe that Biafra has been declared as a new nation? Again, on November 29, 2024, do you believe in that declaration? If you believe on that declaration, if you went there and shout USB, we love you, USB, after you have shouted USB, we love you, and today you are using your gutter mouth, you are using your unbelieved mouth, like unbeliever you are. These people who today sabotaging and talking against Biafra, they are unbelievers. They are those people, even when Christ come, they said, kill Jesus and give us Barnabas. They didn't believe. They are what? Unbelievers. Chiamaka Ajere always become unbeliever of Biafra. Around those, you can see the woman today, she is unbeliever also. But they will be shouting Biafra, Biafra. Because when they shout it, enemy will embrace them. Not that they believe for Biafra to be a nation, because Biafra become, and what can she offer is the question. If not men on ground, who is the only word he used to hold our people now is our angel. That is the only word he knows. And because our people believe in the angels, and those anybody who you see today standing on the other Rama never believe in Biafra as a new nation, as a country. They want to just be make continuously like DOS. And I told you, I am here only to fight for this Biafra for 5 years. After that, nobody will fight it again. If you are believing something, and what you believe, you cannot lay hand on it and say, this is what I believe. This is manifestation of my belief. The manifestation of United States of Biafra is what makes it a reality, and that you believe in Biafra name. Biafra government, United States of Biafra as a nation, is manifestation of all your belief and your faith since all these years, holding strong and standing up for the right thing to be done. I hope you are following. This real declaration is the manifestation of all the works over these years that we are shouting, that we are on social media, that Mazen has been suffering also to the Mazen by the same thing also. The manifestation of United States of Biafra is the accomplish of all our job, and is the faith that we need to have this time around. But when you see these people who are eating Biafran people's money, who are claiming position, who are changing document name without someone asking them to change, they are all doing what they did not believe in this. They only come to make their money, and today is where you see again can do what he's doing today. I always say that they don't do what they are doing today. All these people did not believe, because you can never turn against or criticizing what you believe on. I said what? I said nobody does that. It never happened anyway. That you believe in something and you turn against what you believe. If Mazen Khan did not believe and have faith and be waiting for this manifestation, he could have denied what he believed. Are you following? So, in all these things that is happening today, if you did not believe in United States of Biafra manifestation, you are not a believer, you are not a partaker, but you come to destroy and you come to make Biafran people. And also, you come to deceive our people. You come to do what? To deceive our people. That is only why you come. You never come to do what? You never come because of you want Biafra to become a nation. You only want to be among those who want it to be continuously that way they want, without ideas of how to form a new nation. The new manifestation of what we are doing is what you see today. That manifestation is what? United States of Biafra. What is evident that a woman has pregnancy? Any day the woman delivered the child, it has come to what? Manifestation. That is when he proved to the world, yes, I can see my brother should be managed. Should be managed. Good morning. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. It has been long. We are not here because of I fall sick. But today I'm better. That is why you couldn't see me unless all this. Over 5 days or 6 days now. But I am fully recovered. That is why I'm here today. Thank you so much. And I also continue thanking those who call on me, who check on me, who ask me, Biafra, you know what is happening? You are no longer online. Are you okay? I think you can see today I'm okay. Like when I said, once I'm through with my treatment, I'm going to be here. So, my brother, I greet you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, my people, in what we are doing, do you believe in Biafra? If you said you believe in Biafra, and I ask you, Biafra, you believe, do you believe that Biafra has been declared as a new country? If you said yes, that I believe that Biafra has been declared as a new nation, what are you saying? Why are you against the declaration? It simply means you did not believe, you did not have faith on it. Faith, belief is evidence of faith. Faith is evidence of that this thing has been what? Has been achieved. That is why people today, people who believe that they have achieved Christ, hold it very tight. People who believe in the manifestation of Jesus Christ, hold it tight. So our own manifestation is to prove that we believe, we have faith, is United States of Biafra that was declared on November 29, 2024. That is the manifestation of all the sufferness that we are doing. I see Frank Chukwuemeka. This is a newcomer. Please, you are welcome. Thanks so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Please subscribe on the YouTube page once again and like the program. You will see a like. There is a 3 dot in front of your phone. Click on that 3 dots. 3 dots like this. 1, 2, 3. Just touch it, you open, then you will see like. You like the program. Also subscribe on the YouTube page. This is Biafra is my home TV. This is Biafra is my home TV. We are here, we are live and direct. I spoke away on permit.com. You believe in Biafra, but you don't want manifestation. You don't have a faith. You believe in Biafra. You don't want the declaration. You don't want to be a country. You don't believe, you don't have faith. Believe is, do you know that you can like someone, but you can't love someone? You can like somebody, but you cannot love that person. We small time, we'll go to the comment section and read our brothers' comments. So you will see those who believe. Can you see? I said you can like someone, but you can't love that person. That is why they said there is likeness and love. Belief and faith work together. Belief and manifestation of belief is faith. Faith is what put to the end of the work, that you will never deviate it. So in what, that's why I said in what we are doing, without faith, you cannot do anything. You see those who are ranting, shouting, Biafra, Biafra, they like the name Biafra, but they don't want the manifestation. They don't put their faith in Biafra, but they like, that is why you see, so there is likeness and love. That is how everything works together. There is peace and progress. All these things, they're connected to what we are doing. So they all connected to what we are doing today. My fellow Biafrans. Faith, belief works together. Belief, faith works together. If you allow it to roll together. But we do not allow. That's why when you see these people today who are on social media talking ill against our government, against the alliteration, they only believe in that name, but they don't have faith of manifestation of what we are doing. They don't. Now, we are going to look for some videos of those who are believer but does not have faith, does not want manifestation, because faith leads to manifestation. If Jesus Christ does not have faith to die for us, it cannot come to manifest. The death of Jesus Christ is manifestation that he has faith on the mission he's into. Do not forget that in a hurry. I said what? Do not forget that in a hurry. You see all these things that Chiamaka, Jared, them are doing. That is how you know those who don't want manifestation. Those who don't put faith. Faith is evidence of manifestation of what you believe on. Belief is like not primary, secondary of it. Primary of it. Then to you to have a faith is like secondary. For you, it's like secondary. For you to go to manifestation, it's like being in university and got a graduation. These 3 things I mentioned to you right now, check it very well. This is how they roll in line. This is how they work together. I am here because of one, I believe. One, I have faith. Third, I want manifestation. The manifestation has been done by declaration of Biafra as a new nation, as a new country. When it is very important that all these things when you see what we are doing today, and you see anyone who is against their declaration, he doesn't want manifestation, he doesn't have a faith. He only like, you know, when you like someone, you know what it means. You know when you like someone, is there. You can like someone without loving him. Love is manifestation of like in the final road of it. And let me shift this in again today. Do you know why we are going through all this hard time, all this thing that is happening now? Chukwu Okabia want to prepare you, because we are not well prepared before. Chukwu Okabia allow us to pass this way because we don't have faith in what we are doing. He wants to prepare you so you will understand the movement of the Israelites and what happened to them. Chukwu Okabia is preparing you and I so that immediately we get our recognition, you will be stand strong, and when you hear the name Biafra, you will remove corruption in your mind to come into Biafra because of all this that we are passing through. He's making a exposition of everything that will hinder Biafra to be like a good country in the world. Also, he's also testing our faith. How much do you believe on it? Those who stand with the United States of Biafra, today their faith has been tested. And if you are still on this, your faith is working. The manifestation is for you. I said what? The manifestation is what is for you. But when you see those who are deviating, their faith cannot lead to manifestation. They just only like, because only that name like. You know, sometimes, like now I am doing program here. Someone can come here, he will like this program, but he won't pay attention. Your attention is manifestation. That when you are here listening and commenting and also bringing your own idea, is manifestation that it has passed to like. You are standing with what now with me, and put faith in what I'm doing. That's something good, that we are making communication together and we are learning together and we are getting it right together. So all these people that you see today who have deviated, who have fall apart, that is them. If we did not pass through all this way, can you know them? If we just Obatobie is here today, some people who are talking ill against this their declaration, they could not do it. When we go to Biafra becomes a nation, they will tell that they will see them destroying the new nation. So Chukwu Okabia want you and I to prepare our mind like the Israelites. You know how Israel are defending their land today. You know that. You know how Israelites, because of what they passed through in the hands of the Egyptians on the road before they went to their promised land. The same thing is what is facing you and I today. Faith is very important in what we are doing. Only that belief is not okay. You must, that mental toughness that Mazdan can talk about is your strong faith that will come to manifestation, that prove that this new nation has come to stand. This new country has come to stand. If you born a child, you don't believe in that child, you always lay a curse on that child. When you don't have a faith on that child, you always lay a curse on that child, because you don't have faith that that child can produce anything good. So those who are against this government today, they never believe that this government can bring something good. But they knew that immediately we are in this new nation, immediately we have a government, their criminality, the money they are making, their evil ways, the propagandas they are doing will come to an end. And nobody will give the money in YouTube. That is why they don't want to accept the truth. When you see somebody who is in the government resign right now, he doesn't have a faith. He only like Biafra. He only like the government. But do you know that the next manifestation of what all we are doing is one recognition from one country is the next thing that we all must know. So when you, for here, you know, I don't bring in problem like Chemaka. It's only when I'm narrating something I will bring in their names. Because I don't have that time. Because Kai is dealing with them. Mars Humble is dealing with them and other people. But for me, there is how I don't know. I'm finding I feel like I am gossiping on my own to narrate somebody. But I will mention their name so you will know those I'm talking about. Because you know them, you see them, you have had a lot of discussion about them. So these people did not they only believe, but they don't put faith. They don't want manifestation, because the manifestation for us as a University of Biafra is putting an end to their evil. They don't want that to happen. So believe on what we are doing. Believe on what we are doing. Put your faith. Your faith will lead to manifestation. The manifestation you are seeing today is what? United States of Biafra. That is our manifestation. After this first manifestation, that is why I ask you, what next? If you believe. Now we are going on what next. The what next will play two parts. What next is recognition. Is what we are going to praying for. You know what it takes us to get where we are today. You know what it takes us to re-declare. You know, people, when we said, I can also use that word re-declare, because you know that Biafra has been declared before. In 1967/1970, it was declared as a nation. But this faith that we lack, is what makes Ojukwu also to lose. So Ojukwu can be putting us that through that test again. Ojukwu can be putting us on the text that not when we declare again, we will allow it to fall back to sleep in our hand again. That is why you see all the things that are happening today. Those who don't have faith, those who don't want manifestation, those who don't want you to be free are those talking ill against the government, talking ill against our declaration, because they knew that this real declaration is what is going to put an end of their evil and their atrocities. That is one thing that I want you to hold hand today before we move to what next. Recognition is the next. And what is this criteria that we are going to make for us to get recognition? We are meeting those criteria. And I also want to tell you today, oh, easy, my brother. Good morning, watching if you're from here also. Please, as you come, please like and share. Let others know that we are live. And we're here to make common sense as always. We have take 1 hour 20 minutes to delve on the headline of, do you believe that Biafra has been declared? My own is yes, with faith and manifestation of now working for recognition. Before I go into what next, I want to tell you this. It's only a country can get recognition from a country. A group of people can get recognition from a group of people. A police recognize a police. A military recognize a military. This is how it rolls in everything. So only in this name, is only in this our pure recognition, our pure real declaration of United States of Biafra with the government under the Congozi Orambeze are the one that we are going to get a recognition, because a country recognizes a country, a group recognizes a group. We are in the era of 3-in-1 government. We are 3-in-1. We are de facto in the homeland. We are the, in fact, we are far for. We are de facto in the homeland. We are the government in the exile. We are the autopilots, and we are the bridge. Now, let me narrate these 4 cardinal points I raised right now to you. There is primary school. There is nursery school. There is university. And there is PhD. These 4 things. If you have them, are you going to throw it away? In the way we seek for our own Biafra, in the way we look for our own country, we went through all these 4 areas. The way we went through this Biafra, we went through these 4 areas. And now you have these 4 documents. Are you going to damage them? Or when the buy is no people, no you must take it. Onye nwunye ya mụrụ ejima na ọma abụzie ya. Onye nwunye ya mụrụ ụmụ na-atọ the same time ọ bụrụ ejima. Ọ na ọ bụrụ onye anwa mụrụ ụmụazị. If your wife born 3 or 4, are you going to throw 3 away and choose only 1? That is the level we went from the grassroots to get all the necessary documents that we need to present the world. Look at how we suffered to now that we are a new nation. We have declared our country back and want to take our country because it belongs to us. I see Officer AJ. Good morning, senior comrade. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. For all this time you didn't see me. Over 4 or 5 days, I fall sick, but I'm okay. I've recovered very well. That's why I said I thank those that check on me. I thank you all. Thank you so much. Today I am good, I'm fine, and I'm healthy. It's okay, my people. So, when you see all this that is happening, you know that you have 4 documents. When you present all of them to a particular office, the person will say, yes, the grassroots common sense, he has it. The international is there. What we need this movement of to get our independence is what? We put our hand in everywhere. That is the multiple dimension. Now, before we move further, we are going to go back on comments. You know, I said a time will come when we'll go back to comment section. Despite mentioning those who has been on the platform, I think it's time to go to comment section and read what our people are there, what they are putting in there. It's very important we also do so. That's why we must do so. We must do so. We must do so. Nobody, no group can get us recognition. It's only country. It's only on declaration that is what is going to give us what? Recognition as a country. Official, I want to start from you. You said in 15th September 1821, the Costa Rica declared themselves independent from Spain. They did by themselves and stand waiting for recognition. Yes, so that is pure truth. You know, when I ask next, official, I don't know. Official, I don't know. Anytime I am moving to what is next or what is in my mind to do, you bring the comment section. That's why I ask you, after you have believed that Biafra has been declared, then what next? Official, thank you so much. You just drive us so quick. Because you know, I always like to make preamble for people to follow me before I hit the points direct. Yes. Easy way said Ototoama, I have greeted you. Frank Chubuka said, I thank God for people like you I thank God for people like you have made it possible to understand the truth. Thank you so much. Yes, Biafra has been re-declared. We are meant to protect the newborn baby. Yes, so Biafra is a newborn baby. Yes, so the other person is those who ask me how are you and all the rest, and those who greeted me, I greet you all also. So whatness is what? Recognition. Well, there is something I searched in today to searching all these days. If there is any other way or any name or by any how we can get recognition without declaration. If you get a recognition without declaration, it's not easy. They said it's an organizations are going to organize you, not a country. Before you will get recognition, you must stand up and declare your independence, declare yourself a nation. You must. Without declaration, without you declare a nation and say this date, so date, we are declare ourselves as a country, and nobody will recognize you. So when I go deep to ask if we can use bridge to recognize, they said, they give me an example that a company or a group who has something doing like TV channel, that their follow TV channel will recognize them. They said if you are a builder, that your follow builder will recognize you. This is how they giving me the example to prove to me after they said no. Recognition come after declaration of a country, then other country will. It doesn't matter where you declare. But what is better that you declared your country, the name of your country, and stand on it. And what are those things that you need to have before you declare? Flag, national anthem. People will gather together and be using that flag and be shouting on exile anywhere they are. These are the criteria. And we have met all those criteria. And they said, before you are also build a nation also, you have your police. Once you declare, you work towards having police, your military, those that are defending your land. Today that you and I who believe in that declaration, do we not have our army? We have our police, we have our air force. This is the criteria, and this is included on what I said, whatness. If you believe in the declaration of Biafra, that's why I ask you a question. Do you believe in the declaration? For over 1 hour, and that is we are narrating, giving examples, how you look like and what you believe. And see, for me, I am not in good of bringing pictures of Radio Oranjo. No. After listening to them on my own, I come here to tell you what I observed and how we can move away from them. That is how I do my own. I see my brother was there. I say God is with me. Good morning from the University of Biafra. Thank you. That's what we are talking. You believed in that Biafra has been declared. That's why I said. I said anybody who comes in today must put yes. So when the world come into this YouTube page, they will see that you believe that we ourselves believe in our declaration. Yeah, that's what it is. So, of which I said, Biafra have been re-declared on November 20. Biafra has been re-declared on 29th November 2024. The next is recognition. It is due process thing. Our people are already in Biafra country without them knowing. Yes, so it's time to educate our people to know the fact. That is where we are. So in this you mentioned now, let's go. We move. In what next? When you have declared, what next? When you have declared, what next? That is what we are going to be listening from now. From there, we also making a common sense We're also going to be narrating it for you to understand it. Hold on for a little bit, changing from my hand. There's something I must change right now, so all of us we can be able to get the volume very well. Just 1 minute, my people. 1 minute. Let me make a change of voice so we can hear it very well. Hold on, I'm coming. Yes. So hold on 1 minute, my people. Hold on 1 minute. Because people today are in the homeland, and those that are in the homeland know that they are what they are and where they know that they are in Biafra. I said what? They know that they are in what? In Biafra. It's only those who refuse to understand what we are doing are those making mockery of what we are doing. So hold on, give me 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Now we are going to, after we have declared in Finland, then what's next? And that name declaration, what does it stand for? You know that the word declaration is also a politics name. It's also politics. Anyway, to the what we are doing, the politics are important to what we are doing, because now that we are playing professional international politics, for us to get recognition, now we declared our independence. Now that we have declared Biafra as what? As a new country. After their declaration, you must have criteria. You must have things that you have to do, both internationally, diplomatically. No diplomatic movement will give you recognition without you declaring your country, without your declaration. No country will do that. No country will give you the declaration, recognition without declaration. You must start as a country. You must have a territory. You must have things that I've counted here before. These are all the things that you need to do for you to earn your recognition. Let us listen to this.
Step. The subsequent events can be broadly categorized into two main areas, domestic and international. Domestic. On the home front, the newly declared country must establish...
Do you hear that? On homeland. Let us play.
...of its government and society. This includes forming a government. The newly independent country needs to create a functioning government with the power to rule effectively over its territory and population. This often involves writing and ratifying a constitution, establishing laws, and setting up government institutions. Securing borders and maintaining order. The new state must be able to control its territory, enforce its laws, and defend itself from both internal and external threats. This may involve a period of armed conflict, particularly if the former ruling power does not recognize the Declaration of Independence. Building a national identity. The new country needs to foster a sense of national unity and shared purpose among its people. This can involve creating national symbols, promoting a common language or culture, and developing a national narrative. International. The most critical factor for a new country after its Declaration of Independence is gaining international recognition. This is a political and diplomatic process that determines whether other countries accept the new state as a legitimate member of the international community. Diplomatic recognition. Other countries must formally acknowledge the new state's existence. This can be done explicitly through a formal declaration, or implicitly through actions like establishing diplomatic relations, or entering into treaties. The Montevideo Convention, a widely accepted standard for statehood. The Montevideo Convention on the Rights and Duties of States outlines 4 key criteria for a state: a permanent population, a defined territory, a government, and the capacity to enter into relations with other states. While not legally binding on all nations, it serves as a common benchmark. United Nations membership. Gaining a seat in the United Nations is a major milestone for any new country, as it signifies a high level of international legitimacy and recognition. However, this process requires approval from the UN Security Council, where a veto from any of the 5 permanent members can block membership, and a 2/3 majority vote in the General Assembly. The path from declaration to full statehood can be long and difficult. The international community's recognition is often more political than legal, influenced by strategic alliances and geopolitical interests. History is full of examples of countries that declared independence but struggled for years, or even decades, to gain widespread international recognition.
I will play it now. As I'm playing it, I will be holding it. Then we'll be explaining some things in a common, every layman understanding. That is what we are going to do now. This is after you have declared your nation. After you have put out to your nation, like going to Finland on November 29, 2024 to go and declare. The criteria we must meet is what I am doing here. What next? Now that you have believed, give to KK, we are asking questions this morning. Do you believe that Biafra has been declared? If, what next? We have taken 1 hour to narrate all the emphasis of believe and those who did not believe. And you know, for my platform, now I see that it's very imperative if others are exposition on all the lies of Uchemaka, and all of them, that we all will not put our orange in one basket. So I want to be letting our people to know the level and the things that we need to be doing now internationally and in domestically local areas as a new country. He said it's a time to educate our people more. So you will have more belief and put faith in what we have declared on November 29, 2024. That was them. So if you watch, I don't play videos of all these people so much. But for me, I think so far Humble Lion, Master Doors, Kai Report are dealing with them. That's we can when they are not online. We can also do another different thing. Then when you go to their platform, you listen to all those ones. But why coming? That is why I don't know if that is why more people I don't subscribe on my YouTube page, because I don't often on and play their video and write them, because the one that Kai report, Kellen and them at that Simon are doing enough. So that is why it's, for me, I choose this way to educate our people, for you to understand what it means to be, to once you declare a nation, what you have to do. Remember, all is just a declaration. We are declared because we have been a nation before. What we are going to do tomorrow here, we are going to deal with if a country has been declared before, what is the criteria they need to meet again without setting, without going back. My brother, when you read that history of what we're supposed to do and we did not do because of the negativity of our people. If Mazin and the Kano went straight to do it that way, we could not be here by today. But because of he wants our people's mind, he wants to educate our people. He wants people to understand why you need this name Biafra, and now that has been declared in the name of United States of Biafra, is that people are against it today. Let us go back. Let us listen to this history again, criteria or things we must do once you declare your nation. I will allow you to roll fully again. Then after that, I am going to do my analysis again.
Following a declaration of independence, a country enters a complex and often challenging process to establish itself as a sovereign state. The declaration itself is a political statement of intent, but it's just the first step. The subsequent events can be broadly categorized into two main areas: domestic and international. Domestic. On the home front, the newly declared country must establish the foundations of its government and society.
That is why in the homeland today, we have governors in the 40th state of Biafra. We must establish something of a government in the homeland. Do you hear it here? That is domestic area. That is what they use. In the homeland, today, the government have, in every 40 states, they have governors that are making Biafran presence to be in the homeland. Do you hear that from here? This is after their declaration. This is after we have declared. This is the criteria we must meet for us to get recognition. That is why I ask you, now that you believe fully that Biafra has been declared, what next? The what next is what we are into, that we are going to use 45 minutes or 1 hour to handle right now. In homeland, in the domestic area, that is why I use that name now, homeland, to every layman understanding. For you to understand what we are doing. That is why we have 40, the governors in every 40 state of Biafra. We have governors, ministers there. That is it. And he said that we should forcefully fight to put those people at work, those governors, those senators. Before going further, I see my other gift to KK. I greet you. Thank you so much. I greet you, my wife Shineke. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I hope we are following. Now that you believe that Biafra has been declared, that you are not among those who did not believe that Biafra has been declared, because anybody who follows Ogenkere did not believe that Biafra has been declared. Hope we have learned emphasis on this. Okay, let me read a little bit. If you want to call, you know the number to call, but I want you, when you call, to talk about those who did not believe that Biafra has been declared and what they are doing. The number to call is +973 360 51 337. That is our number to call. Let me repeat. I will repeat it again. Let us put a phone call through on this before we go. Okay, let us have it step by step this morning. I said number to call is plus 9 7 3 3 6 0 5 1 337. If you wish to call, I will give 10 minutes. If the call did not come, then we'll continue the video we are playing. So, anybody who you see today who are flowing Ogenkere, who are flowing Orama, they did not believe in our declaration of Biafra as a new country. In a short word, they did not believe that Biafra has become a new country. They didn't believe in their declaration. That is why they are fighting tooth and nail, because they didn't believe on it. Because you fight against what you don't believe on. They don't believe that we have a government. Even Mas Simon is here. I want to know that Ogenkere and their group will fight against Mas Simon Eba. That is why he went to legalize. That's why he went to prioritize bridge in the document. Something that Obatobi did not prioritize. So he continued to fight Mas Simon Eba. What you see are playing out today, those who don't believe in the declaration, they don't want Biafra to declare, because Nigerian government put them into what we are doing for us to hold us down. But because of the spirit of over those who have given their life in this movement. Now, people, our real declaration of United States of Biafra, and for those who don't believe on it, you have seen it clearly today. And that is how you come to know the enemy of the Biafran people. Anybody who is against this government is your enemy. Anybody who is against their declaration, who didn't believe on it, is our enemy. Remember, I give 10 minutes. If anybody, those who has the number, if anybody who wants to call, the number only call only on WhatsApp. You can get the number only on WhatsApp. Only on WhatsApp you can call the number. Let me call it again. Plus 973 360 51337 plus 973 360 51337. That's the number to call. So when you see all these individuals, I can see my brother Anebu Ashara. I greet you. Good morning from here. When you see this individual who did not believe that Biafra has been declared, no, not today, from the onset. If Abato is here today, Ogenkere will be fighting against Obato Obie. Do not doubt this, I'm telling you. If Obato Obie is here, Ogenkere will Sona, because of that Sona when the others are putting their document to go to Finland, he was claiming that Mas Simon Eba is his senior brother. And the Finland knew that Mas Simon Eba did not have a brother. Mas Simon Eba said, no, he is not my brother. He thought in his own mind that Mas Simon Eba denied him. But Mas Simon Eba, being a straightforward human being, that the way Finland knows him, he said, no, he is my fellow Biafran. Then this man kick against, this is from the place he's talking against Mas Simon Eba, plus the money Ogenkere was giving him. So he uses as an evidence. Oh, Ogenkere now told him, I told you that this guy is something else. Imagine denying you. Me, I can never deny you. Did you see how I call them name now? But I don't play their videos. Because on my own time, I have listened to it. And you also have listened to it. So if what I am doing connecting to mentioning their name, then I will mention their name. Then being that you have watched the video from Kai, from Exodus, from Humble Lion, from Ada Simon, from Kelena, then you will understand what I am doing very fast. I am here to educate our people now that we have get recognition. Now we have declared what next recognition and the criteria that we must meet for us to get that recognition. And it's also said that once you declare your nation, depends on the country that you are living, that you must give them notice. Our government has done that by writing to the Nigerian government, leave our land, we are a new nation now. Leave our land, we are in a new nation right now. Do not come here to deceive us anymore. Do not come here to stay in our land. Leave. Our government has done that, my people. Our government has done that. Our government has done that. What have they done? They notify Nigeria government with our document of declaration that Biafra has been declared as a new nation. Then we are waiting for. I said what? Then Nigeria must live in our land. And they also said that in video call that we have to force them to leave. If Nigeria know what is coming, they could have the Nigeria terrorist army could have just leave our land, leave Biafra land, if they know. But because of those who did not believe in their declaration, because of the momentum of those people and what they are giving to them, make them to still stand in Biafra land. Because today, if none of these fools who don't believe, who don't want manifestation of Biafra as a country, if they did not, if anybody is not talking ill against government or this division of this group of people, call for back, believe you me, Nigeria government will flew in our land since that time. But because of what they are doing, they are the ones telling them, don't mind them. They look what a new country. Nothing is happening. What they are doing are giving Nigeria, who paid the money, the momentum to still stay on our land. That is just it. That is what is giving them to do. So today, I want you to know that those who did not believe in what we are doing, they are so plenty, they are too big, and they are there. I said the number to call on WhatsApp is +973. That is +973 +973 360 51337. That is the number to call. Please, 1 minute. I have a call. So my people, that is the number to call, +973 360 51337. That is the number to call. If you want to make any contribution before we move on, before we start explaining this video that I just played right now, and as the video is playing, we are going to be doing it. So when you see these individuals who has been there, who come, who did not believe, who don't want manifestation of United States of Biafra as a nation, you see them. They are all well paid from Nigeria government. There is something I want to chip in very fast. When Mas Simon Ekpa said that Nigeria are going to send their member in Finland, that they are going to be there, did you think that they are going to send Hobos Adema to come? No. It's a fellow Biafran. They are the one who sent Ogenkere, Imam Maduabo, Chiamaka Jere, all the people who you see fall back after who come back. Nigeria government sent them. That is they are delegate of Nigeria. Because they are trying to tell you that they would want to do everything to stop the redeclaration. That is why Mazinandi Kanu said that Chukwuka Abiyama has mandated that we will come, and we have come. That is why Biafra was redeclared on November 29, 2024. If not that Chukwuka Abiyama mandated that we will come, Biafra could have not been redeclared. Believe you me. Biafra could have not been redeclared. But because of Chukwuka mandated that we should come, and because of the program, because of whatever we are doing is the hands of Chukwuka Abiyama, that is why the redeclaration happened in the midst of the enemies of Biafran people who don't believe in what we are doing, who don't want the manifestation, who don't put their faith, who only believe that in this name that they are going to make money. People are fall back. They believe that will be a Biafran name. Those that don't have a job, that this thing will be giving them food, and the way Ogenkere are paying them $1,000, $4,000, and what so-called amount he's paying them. That is why they come. They only come. That's the name. That okay, now in this name, if you're talking about this name, if you're talking this name, okay, we're going to be getting money. That is what happened, and that is why they come. They did not come to fight Biafra for you. Tell me, how could they give you? As I want you to know, they did not come to get you Biafra. They only come to do the same method of DOS. Isn't that what they are doing? How DOS fought against Simon Ekpa is the same way the fallback gangsters, the so-called fallen autopilot, the same way they are fighting against Okongozi Orabeze and the USB. Remember, Mazen Kanu told us, it's not me they are fighting. They want to take me away so they can destroy it. The fallback gangsters are fighting the same way to the name of Okongozi Orabeze, who stood up and declare the independent state of Biafra. They are doing that to not to Ngozi Orabeze, to destroy the declaration of Biafra as a new country. That's what they are doing. Rock said, I am from Akwa Ibom state of the old eastern region of the British Okay, he's our brother. He's with us. Rock, good morning, I greet you. Please like as you come and also share the program. Please do that for me. Thank you. I thought why I quickly move is, if not the one that's something that's supposed to hear will see me, I don't give much talk, I'll just delete it and allow the fool to only listen. If you continue trying to, I will put him on timeout so he can't comment, but he can listen. So, in what I am saying, it's not about Ngozi Orabeze Fulani they are calling. It's about to destroy the declaration the way they declared Ojukwu's own. You don't know that? My brother, I will come to that, but not now. Even the way it is, my mind, I don't want to discuss about that until my next program. But I want to make all the findings before I will. Not that our government has said that. Not that the S-hand of the Muslim is there. That is this program, this area going is, I supposed to discuss this, but I said no. I want to educate our people more on this issue of real declaration you believe on and what next. So tomorrow we might dive in to talk about because I said, if I start talking about it now, I will deviate from this thing I'm doing, this line I'm playing this morning. So that is why we are going to hold it. If I can be able to come back again today in 1 hour program in the evening time, in the afternoon, then I will just use maximum 1 or 30 minutes to deal with this particular what happened, because I know it will come. This is internal conflict. So please, it's so painful, but bear with me. I am going to dive in more into that in the afternoon or tomorrow. Let me just put it. Either I come, if my body allows me to come again today, I will come. After taking my medication, I will come. But if it not allow me, then I will remain silent till tomorrow morning. Then we are going to deal with this for the first time of the program. After that, then we also move, because this to changing negativity of our people are very important. We need to tools. Including legal tools. I don't want to go into that, because if I start going into that today, I won't do what I'm doing now. Please. So my brother, bear with me. We will discuss about it tomorrow. At this same time we are here. We're talking about Ibe Butoza and his criminality in Biafra movement. How he was compromised. How he's no longer working for Biafran people. How he's working with Nigerian government. That is why he could not open his mouth and acknowledge he did not believe in their declaration. That is the only way I can put it. Ibe Butoza did not believe in real declaration of this Minister of Biafra. He didn't believe in that. Ibe Butoza did not believe in real declaration of the United States of Biafra as a new country. Ibe Butoza never accepted a United States of Biafra as a new country. That is he contributed 90% of what is happening in social media. I will hold it here. Let's go back to what we are doing. Let's go back. If you want to call, I have called the number. The number is only on WhatsApp. You can call if you wish to. And I say it again. The number is +973 360 51337. That is the number to call. Please, 1 minute, 1 minute. Yeah.
This includes forming a government. The newly independent country needs to create a functioning government with
the newly declared country must form a government. The newly declared country must form what? A government. Now it brings me back to what of Obatobe said. Upon the eve of a declaration, he formed a 4-man delegate to choose those that are going to work in the government of United States of Biafra. Are you following? Obatobe, Ma Simon Eba, our Prime Minister, select 4 people to choose those that are going to select, not elect. Select is what we are still doing. That are going to work with United States of Biafra government. Have we done that? The answer is yes. This is after your declaration. After declaration of your country, you are going to put those who are going to work as the government of the new nation and are going to push to get what? Recognition.
rule effectively over its territory and population. This often involves writing and ratifying a constitution, establishing laws, and setting up government institutions.
Have you established law, this government? Yes. He said, writing to other countries, establishing laws and documents. This is after you have re-declared. You remember Gebatobies said that re-declaration will give us the most important documents to present to the world about United State of Biafra recognition as a new country.
Securing borders and maintaining order. The new state must be able to control its territory.
The new state must control their border. The new state must do what? Control their border. They didn't say until you get recognition before you will start controlling your border. You will be controlling your border as a new country before recognition will come in.
Laws, and defend itself from both internal and external threats. This may involve a period of armed conflict.
Listen, it has now coming. The way I want to listen very well. I am stopping it so you can follow me to understand it, so we will not forget. They must protect their land from the foreign invaders within, in, and out. We must defend this our land that we have declared as a new nation. We must defend it. We must protect it as the new nation. Not recognition first, not the other way around. Adegwatra said, US government is actually on the right track. They just need our total support. That is what it is. I see Asatina. Good morning from here. Good morning from here. All this I wasn't done because I was sick, but I am better today. I am healthy. That is why I'm back online. That is why for over 5 days nobody see me online. But I'm okay. And I thank those who called and check on me. I see them on comments and also thank you so much, you all. Your prayers work very fast, so I am healed and I'm okay. Thank you, my people. So let us continue listening. Because that is why we need to be playing all this, let you to know this. Because for this inconsequential, these fallback people who told you they are seeking recognition under bridge, it can never happen. It can never happen without declaration as a new country. Nobody, you must declare your independence, you must declare yourself a nation, and you have had to, for the previous video I'm playing, that you must protect your land, both home and abroad, and you must stand up for those who are going to criticize your country. Let us continue listening.
The former ruling power does not recognize the Declaration of Independence. Building a national identity, the new country needs to foster a sense of national unity and shared purpose among its people. This can involve creating national symbols, promoting a common language or culture, and developing a national narrative. International, the most critical factor for a new country after its declaration of independence, is gaining international recognition. This is a political and diplomatic process that determines whether other countries accept the new state as a legitimate member of the international community. Diplomatic recognition. Other countries must formally acknowledge
diplomatic what? So diplomatic recognition must be important. And this is after your declaration, though. After you have declared and they have a government, remember where we start this particular here we're reading right now. Remember how we text starts and where we are on the fourth column of it, or the fourth article of it. The fourth started from 1, 2, 3. Said you must declare your nation, and once you declare, that is number 1. Then the second is what? He said that you will generate a document to send to the country that you are moving out from. That's when I hear Agua he said that we have informed Nigeria about our declaration that we are on a sovereign nation. I said, wow, that this woman is doing it top, that these governments are doing a good job and we are on the right track, like my brother Anebu Asha. Then the third one, number 3, or say you must protect your land, both local and foreign, and to do not allow anybody to invade or to criticize your new country. Then the fourth, getting recognition, diplomatic recognition is the number 4. That is where we are for now. Remember 1, 2, 3. They didn't first tell you recognition first. In that 1, 2, 3, they said you must have your army, your police. This is the criteria. After you have declared, do we not meet these criteria? I told you, no bridge, no group who has get a country recognition. Even de facto cannot get us recognition. That's why I told you. What if military cannot get us recognition? I want to read from Asatina. He said, Dr. Ngozi is actually following the real deal on getting this done. The right always. Okay, yes. That's why I said these governments are top notch. They are following the due process. They are getting it right. They are moving as if they are the one we are the one that's even trying to give every country laws how they will follow. And remember in the 4th place we are, he said there will be internal conflicts. Today, are we internal conflict? Yes, we are into internal conflict with Igwe Butozo and the Gento the Yahoo and the fallback group and the falling autopilot. These are internal conflicts. And he said in that 4th position that inside this internal conflict that you must defend your people and protect your declaration. You see, number 1, number 2, number 3, do they tell us recognition? The answer is no. They did not mention recognition until the 4th. Now let us continue listening.
The new state's existence. This can be done explicitly through a formal declaration or implicitly through actions like establishing diplomatic relations or entering into treaties. The Montevideo Convention, a widely accepted standard for statehood. The Montevideo Convention on the Rights and Duties of States outlines 4 key criteria for a state: a permanent population, a defined territory, a government, and the capacity to enter into relations with other.
Do you get that? Now, inside this A, they will now get another 4 points. I hope you are following me. This is not Biafra government are saying this. This is how they mapped out of how the world told you that this is the level, the criteria you must meet. This is how it goes. This is how it works. This is how things are being done. And our governments are doing this right now. Our governments are getting it well. This is where I said, go to Mazi Humble Lion, hear about the Orama very well. Go to Mazi Kai. But when you come here, I said we will not put all our orange in one basket. We cannot only get in the position of those inconsequential, those that Mazi has come to feel at the Orama till end. But for here, let us be doing this way, this one. Because that's the always. Let him continue doing that. Sometimes you will see me, if I am feeling fit, once I end my program, I join him also to lay my voice. And I said, if anybody want to call on this where we are now, you are free to call and bring your own opinion. No brain is a waste. You can call and bring your own. So I want to be here to educate you. So when you see fall back, there is a brother of mine who called me and be talking trash. I asked him only 4 questions, who could not find an answer. He never called me again. I asked him, can you tell me how did Finland get their recognition, declare their nation, and how they get recognition? In what year? And can you tell us how India gets their own recognition? Can you tell me how Bangladesh and Pakistan, even the Israel, how did they get their own? He could not answer. He disappears in there. I told him, I have given you a homework assignment. Go and do it and stop deceiving yourself and falling back. Go back. So I am doing educate. I want us to educate ourselves. So you will know the question to make them to close their mouths. That's why I said we cannot all of us cannot be doing one thing. No. Others will be doing this, and others will be doing the other one, others will be doing the other one. This is how it goes. Like I told you, the number to call if you want to call is the country where we are. They said we should not write our number on the comment section, but you can call it within your amount. So that is why I'm continuously calling the number. The number is +973 36051 If you have something to contribute, you can call. This is how other countries get their own. Why our own was different? They said in this fourth one, this is where we are for now on this movement. So they make it for all of us to understand it. I will go and play it now. I will not interrupt it anymore. After this, I'll be playing and I will be explaining. So in case if anyone want to call, you can call.
The states. While not legally binding on all nations, it serves as a common benchmark. United Nations membership, gaining a seat in the United Nations, is a major milestone for any new country, as it signifies a high level of international legitimacy and recognition. However, this process requires approval from the UN Security Council, where a veto from any of the 5 permanent members can block membership, and a 2/3 majority vote in the General Assembly. The path from declaration to full statehood can be long and difficult. The international community's recognition is often more political than legal, influenced by strategic alliances and
is more political than legal. Jesus Christ. It's more political. That is why I told you, anybody who can lead this movement of Biafra, you must be a politician. If you are not, you dare not. You must be a politician to lead Biafran people. Because he said it is more political than legal. As Obato did not prioritize bridge in a legal way. But look at the fool who don't know what it takes today has prioritized it and put it in a legal. Oh my God. They don't know history. They don't search. They don't read. They don't ask questions. And he come out. He want to be the prime minister of Biafra. He own said he prioritized on that he's the president of Bridge. It's more political. That's why Mazana Kano, in that 4 politics of somebody who lead Biafran people, politics is there. That's why I told you that we are on the right track in what we are doing. I can't stop telling you that we are on the right track of what we are doing. You must be a wealthy person If you want to fight for freedom, if you want to lead Biafra, if you want to lead a freedom fight to get a new nation, you must be well equipped. You must be wealthy, from what of Mazen and the Kano. You must be well read. You must be outspoken person. You must be a politician, not a gift. What is hungry? What is hungry him is big. Okay, yes. What is hungry is very, very big. See, do you see the 4 criteria? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a politician, international and local. True or false? Mazen Simon Ekpa is what? A politician, international and local. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, she is a politician, international and what? Local. And she is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, well read. Simon Ekpa, well read in abroad, in Oxford University. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, well read in America. Dr. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, outspoken. Simon Ekpa, outspoken. Agumwani, outspoken. Shake this 4 quality. That is why if any good prophet comes out, he will link these 3 people together. He will link these 3 people together because they have the same quality. These are the criteria, and you had it here today, that once you declare your nation and you are looking for recognition, you are going to be putting things in more, but you are going to be on top of the politics. You have to play the game for recognition. He said it's more political than legal. Am I the one saying that? I did not say that. This is the motivational call. This is what is the motivational law. This is how you go about getting a new nation. And the ones you declare first, declaration first. Remember that when we are playing this video, on the first 1, 2, 3, nobody has mentioned recognition now, but on the 4th, we are in that recognition. Inside recognition, you have 4 branches. In that number 4, in brackets, you have 4 different things that you need to do for your recognition. They said you must play a politics more than legal. For those who characterize Bridge as the president, you see, they are fools. They cannot give what they don't have. Let's continue.
Geopolitical interests. History is full of examples of
geopolitical interests, not legal interests, not suing government, not suing people interests, political interests. This is on the 5th, is where we are now. On the 5th, political interest, not legal interest. What is this political interest? You see Dr. Ngozi Orabeze going to the platform of Pan-African. People don't know what is happening. You see the government, our DPM, going to the platform of Pan-Africa. Pan-Africa platform is a platform of politics who goes viral to this world that you are living in every country. Anything about Pan-Africa, they are paying attention, they are listening. That is politics. Going to organization, having a meeting, having programs, you go there, you talk, from there you mention the name of your new country. That is what is called politics. No more cocoa. They defend the fallback. This is what it is. More political than legal. Am I the one saying it? This is how what the world puts for us to follow to get our new country, to get recognition. But they said first, you must declare your nation, prove that you are a country on your own, and you must stand to defend it. And they said there is a time for this internal conflict here. I am going to treat internal conflict with Igbe Botozo tomorrow. Somebody must tell Igbe Botozo tomorrow. Igbe Botozo is messing up. He has hired another commander. I know that is where it's going. I know. But I will tell him so that somebody who has been there with him. Igbe Botozo, I am going to expose you more tomorrow. Your evil plans, your evil agenda from day one till today. Anyway, what I said, right down one day, I am getting value from your teaching. Give to say, yes, you are right, my brother. Rocco said, a leader must be very good in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of politics, law, economy, and in the interest of the people at heart. Yes, you are right. If they ask you, DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, did she meet all these criteria you mentioned here? The answer is yes for me. I don't know about you. The answer is yes. Let us go on, my people.
Countries that declared independence but struggled for years, or even decades, to gain widespread international recognition.
Do you hear that? Because some country who has been fighting for recognition over years did not follow the constitution or the legal of Montevideo call. This is where everything it is. This is where everything you want to know, this is where everything you want to hear, this is where you can go and follow these criteria, then you got recognition. Is it not what our governments are doing now? I'm asking the question. Is it not what our government is doing right now? Is it not? We are not talking about academic recognition. Listen, I want you to know there is many group of recognition. That is the one Ogen and are fighting. Let us play this. Listen. I prepared this morning for them. Listen. So you will know difference between what we played now for a country and what Ogen and his inconsequential people are doing. Listen. Let me make a connection again. Hold on for this. There is many recognition. Yes, listen to this. Listen.
That's an interesting question. The short answer is yes. A group of people can absolutely get recognition.
Do you hear that?
It happens all the time in various fields. Recognition can take many forms, from formal awards to less formal.
Recognition can be described in many different ways. I want to tell you the kind of thing we are doing in Bridge. Want us to go and declare so we can get a document that we get us recognition. Listen.
Acknowledgements. Here are a few examples of how groups of people get recognized. Awards and honors. Think about a sports team winning a championship, a band getting a Grammy, or a scientific team receiving a Nobel Prize. These are some of the most visible forms of group recognition. Professional and academic recognition. A team of engineers might be recognized for a groundbreaking project, or a research group at a university could be celebrated for a major discovery. This kind of recognition often comes with publications, presentations, and sometimes internal company awards. Social and community recognition. A volunteer organization might be honored by their local city for their contributions, or a neighborhood group could be praised for a successful community event. Media and public recognition. A cast and crew of a popular movie or TV show receive widespread acclaim, or a protest group might be recognized for raising awareness about an important issue. What kind of group or recognition are you thinking about?
Thank you. I leave it here. We'll play it again. We'll do our explanation on this. Do you see the kind of recognition of Bridget can get for us? A group of people like Bridget. A group of people, even they said in social media, like what we are doing now. Somebody who has a social media can recognize me. A group of engineers that are building houses can recognize themselves. Hope you get it clear. Let me play it. I'm posting it. I will be explaining it right now. So let's go to the head again. Let's go to the head. Listen.
That's an interesting question. The short answer is yes. A group of people can absolutely get recognition. It happens all the time in various fields.
In various
Recognition
fields.
can take many forms, from formal awards to less formal acknowledgements.
Do you hear that? In various fields. Recognition can take many forms, from formal words to less formal. Acknowledgements. Here are few examples of how a group of people can get recognition. A group of people can get recognition from a group of what? People. Oh yeah, listen. Award and honored. Remember that. Remember when Obato Obie, a group of people recognized him as the world ambassador. As in as peace. How do they call it that time? Peace ambassador. Yes, that is a group of what? People, not a country, recognizing Obato Obie as what? As peace ambassador. I hope we are making common sense. I hope that we are making common sense here. I hope that. Please, if you never like the program, I think you need to like the program. The like is there is a 3 dots in front of you. We have over 400 people watching. We have only 38 like. Why? Why? Please like the program. Turn like the program so others can know that we are doing this. Others will know that we are doing this. Like the program, please. Before I move on, like the program. And subscribe on YouTube page. Biafra is my home. We are here to make common sense, to educate ourselves about our new country. Why you have to support the new country, United States of Biafra. Please like the program. Let us get up to 40-50 people like, and subscribe on YouTube page. I ask you to do that so this preaching can go viral. Martin Luther always said, I say I welcome you, I endeavor you to welcome another person. Please do that. Now, do you see the kind of group? Do you see the kind of recognition we're talking about? I hope this is very clear. I hope that this is very clear. I hope that this is very clear to you. The kind of recognition that we need. The kind of recognition Bridge will get for you. That's why I told when we are in Bridge, a group of people honored Obato Obie, recognizing him as peace ambassador, not a country, recognizing Obato Obie as peace ambassador. Do you see that? I hope you follow me when I play the video. Listen, let's play it again. Let us make this history together. Let us make this common sense together. Please subscribe to the YouTube page as you come see, please. It's very important.
Here are a few examples of how groups of people get recognized. Awards and honors. Think about a sports team winning a championship, a band
Think
getting a
about sports team winning a tournament. A sports team winning another sports team as a group will recognize them. The other a group as a sports team will do what? Are the ones that are going to recognize one another. Are you following me? Are we making common sense here? So, in fact, let me allow you to play again. Then we come back. I want those that the latecomers to understand what we are doing this month about recognition. After playing this, I will go and play how a country get recognition from a country. You will see that these are two different things outrightly. No country, no group will get a country recognition. Bridge can never get us recognition. De facto in whole has never get us recognition. Biafra Liberation Army cannot get us recognition. Army once our country recognize, the army of America, the army of any country can recognize our army also. This is how it is.
or a scientific team receiving a Nobel Prize. These are some of the most visible forms of group recognition. Professional and academic recognition. A team of engineers might be recognized for a groundbreaking project, or a research group at a university could be celebrated for a major discovery. This kind of recognition often comes with publications, presentations, and sometimes internal company awards. Social and community recognition. A volunteer organization might be honored by their local city for their contributions, or a neighborhood group could be praised for a successful community event. Media and public recognition. A cast and crew of a popular movie or TV show receive widespread acclaim, or a protest group might be recognized for raising awareness about an important issue. What kind of group or
Do you hear that? A group is a group, not a country. As I am here today now, I am recommending Kai, Humble Lion, that's Simon, as a group of people who are in social media. This is how it goes in everything. But when it's come to a country must recognize a country, not individual, not group. That's why here he starts saying by there is different kind of group recognition, not a country recognition. Do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. Do not allow this inconsequential to deceiving you. Do not. Stand strong. I always say this word, stand strong. Ask questions. It's everywhere. You have Android phone. You don't wait for them to come and teach. Teach yourself. Learn by yourself. Go to YouTube. Touch that place. You have speaker. Say what. Ask questions there. They will bring it to you. If you can't read it, when you ask the one that has voice, so you can understand it. And when it's reason, you'll be also influenced, so you can easily understand it very well. My people, do not be deceived anymore. We are going to conclude the program, but we are still going to play a video of how a country, now we have played you how a group of people will get a recognition from a group of people. And I also rush to let you to understand when a group of people recognize Simon Ekpa as peace ambassador. A group recognize him. Not is he a country, is a group. A group recognize a fellow group. Even here they mention about TV stations. They mention about social media. They mention about buildings. They mention about football teams. That is how it happens. This is how it goes. But do not be moved. Do not be deceived. It is very, very important that you stand with your government, that you understand your government. Don't follow those who are here to deceive themselves. Do not follow them. Do not listen for their shenanigans. After declaration, what next? After you believe that Biafra has been declared as a nation, what next? Listen to this. This is what we're going to use to run up this program. I ask you please to subscribe on YouTube page if you never do that. Biafra is my home TV. Then turn the notification on so you know when we are live and we are direct. Please like the program. Let the like increase. After declaration of a nation, what next? After you believe that Biafra has been declared, what next? Listen to this.
Based on your query after declaration, it seems you're asking about what happens after a formal statement or announcement has been made. The specific meaning of declaration can vary depending on the context. Here are a few common scenarios and what generally follows a declaration. Customs and travel. When you make a customs declaration for goods you're bringing into a country, the next steps typically involve a review of your declaration by customs.
No, hold on.
Following a declaration of independence, a country enters a complex and often challenging process to establish itself as a sovereign state. The declaration itself is a political statement of intent, but it's just the first step. The subsequent events can be broadly categorized into two main areas.
And international. Domestic. On the home front, the newly declared country must establish the foundations of its government and society. This includes forming a government. The newly independent country needs to create a functioning government with the power to rule effectively over its territory and population.
Do we have a functioning government? The answer is yes. These things we are reading now is after our declaration, after we have declared our nation. These are the criteria that follows up.
This often involves writing and ratifying a constitution, establishing laws, and setting up government institutions, securing borders and maintaining order. The new state must be able to control its territory, enforce its laws, and defend itself from both internal and external threats. This may involve a period of armed conflict, particularly if the former ruling power does not recognize the Declaration of Independence. Building a national identity, the new country needs to foster a sense of national unity and shared purpose among its people. This can involve creating national symbols, promoting a common language or culture, and developing a national narrative. International, the most critical factor for a new country after its Declaration of Independence, is gaining international recognition. This is a political and diplomatic process that determines whether other countries accept the new state as a legitimate member of the international community. Diplomatic recognition. Other countries must formally acknowledge the new state's existence. This can be done explicitly through a formal declaration, or implicitly through actions like establishing diplomatic relations, or entering into treaties. The Montevideo Convention, a widely accepted standard for statehood. The Montevideo Convention on the Rights and Duties of States outlines 4 key criteria for a state: a permanent population, a defined territory, a government, and the capacity to enter into relations with other states. While not legally binding on all nations, it serves as a common benchmark. United Nations membership. Gaining a seat in the United Nations is a major milestone for any new country, as it signifies a high level of international legitimacy and recognition. However, this process requires approval from the UN Security Council, where a veto from any of the 5 permanent members can block membership, and a 2/3 majority vote in the General Assembly. The path from declaration to full statehood can be long and difficult. The international community's recognition is often more political than legal, influenced by strategic alliances and geopolitical interests. History is full of examples of countries that declared independence but struggled for years, or even decades, to gain widespread international recognition.
Yes, so I hope you hear it clearly. Ade. Good morning from here. This we are talking about United States of Biafra nation, the new country that was declared in Lati, Finland on November 29, 2024. How we, after declaration, how you can get recognition. And how to build a new nation, you must declare and work for your declaration, work for your recognition. So this is a new country. Go to archive, go to Google, type United States of Biafra, then you will see us. This country was a country for over 3 years, in 1967/1970, 3 years. After we fought a brutal war from Nigeria. So please look up for United States of Biafra. We have a government led by Dr. Ngozi Orabeze right now. We have declared it again on November 29, 2024 in Lahti, Finland, Helsinki. That is where over 1,500 delegates went to go and declare this new nation. And now we have declared. We are looking for recognition from countries as a country. We are not a group of people. We are a country. Biafra is my home TV. I am from United States of Biafra. United States of Biafra. That is here. So yes, it is in African. This country is coming from Africa. We have left Nigeria. That country that existed for only 3 years, in 1967 to 1970. That was Britain come and said, no, Victor, no one will stay. After 50 years, people can go. People can sit on round table and ask yourself. Today, Nigeria government refused to listen for this after 50 years. For us to sit and ask ourselves, do we want to stay together? Nigeria, is he working for you or is he working for me? If the way is not working for me, I said, no, it's not working for me. I want to step aside and go back to the one that Britain said, hold on, after 50 years, you can come to timeline. That is who we are. And that is what we're here doing today. So we have taken it, our country, by ourselves. We are here to protect our mandate. We are here to defend. So we want Africa to rise. Africa can only rise and become a better Africa if Biafra come. We have all it takes to move Africa forward. So that is why after our declaration, that is why we call it declaration, not declaration, because if it is our first time, it could be declaration. But because of his second time, that is why we call it declaration of United States of Biafra. We have our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, who is in America, in Washington, D.C. Today, the government has achieved a lot of things. We have our army, we have our police, and we have our embassy. We have our constitution in Amazon. Today, these are things that we are achieving. By next week, Biafra, United States of Biafra Radio will be on every country in this world. So we are here to make sure that we live as people, to make Africa to shine and rise again. Because of Biafra failed to exist, Africa failed to become a better country. But the real declaration of coming back of United States of Biafra is going to Africa will rise again. The movement of Africa to rise lies on the hands, on the heads of the United States of Biafra. So give us congratulations. We are the new country that was declared last year, November 2024. 29th November 2024 in Helsinki, Lahti, Finland. Over 1,500 delegates went in there. Then we have conducted our self-referendum vote with over 50 million people voted for us to be a new country. See how wonderful and how awesome it is. Over 50 million votes. Over 50 million votes was conducted. So we are asking Israel to give us recognition as a new country. We are asking every country, Lesotho, We were asking people from Africa to recognize this new country that was declared on November 29, 2024. That is who we are. So my people, you have seen a different level of group of recognition. Group recognize group. Country recognizes fellow country as a country. That is what we are asking for. So my people, we are going to draw the curtain here. If you never subscribe on this YouTube page, Biafra is my home. United States of Biafra is our home. It's our country. But I put Biafra is my home. Just go on now, subscribe, turn the notification on, so you will know whenever we are live, you can join us. It is very important and it's very good. Thank you so much. Adele, thank you. Shanghai, thank you for subscribing on our page. Thank you so much. May Chukwu Kabiyama continue to protect and bless all of us. May God who live in heaven strength all of you in the comment section and give us more wisdom, more understanding, and more strength for us to continue to push for our recognition under the new country, the new nation, United States of Biafra. May Chukwu Kabiyama protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who Nigeria went to Kenya and kidnapped our leader and put him in the DSS dungeon for over 5 years with British passports. Today also, may Chukwu Kabiyama protect and grant Mazi Simon Ekpa, who Finland, who Nigeria and Finland included and arrested, put inside prison since over going to 8 months now. May all of them regain their freedom as we are getting recognition. In the name of Chukwu Kabiyama, I pray. He said. Thank you so much. Thank those who are in the comment section. Thank everybody who are listening today. Let us call it a day here. From me, from here, have a wonderful day. Bye from now.